Today we're taking a look at these MLB matches, which are happening on Saturday, April 29, 2023, and giving you our team and total picks for today. Welcome back to High Stakes. Before we dive into our video, don't forget to subscribe and to push the notification bell so you don't miss any of our videos. Also check out our Patreon if you want access to our premium picks. Our Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money, and if you are interested in props and parlay picks, check out our new channel High Stakes Props and Parlays, where you can find our player props and parlay picks predictions. You will find the link to our Patreon and to our new channel in the description and comments section below. San Francisco Giants vs San Diego Padres. Joe Musgrove will make his second start of the season for Game 1 of this two-game set. He picked up a win in his season debut in last weekend's 5-3 victory over the Diamondbacks, allowing 3 runs on 7 hits and no walks, while striking out 6 batters over 5 frames. Musgrove missed over 3 weeks to begin the season due to a fractured toe and a shoulder injury he suffered while rehabbing. The right-hander tossed 80 pitches, 53 strikes, and gave up 3 runs across 5 innings of work. According to Yahoo.com, Musgrove induced 12 swinging strikes in the outing, a positive sign that his stuff is not too far behind despite his late start to the season. He has a chance to improve on that in Mexico. Joe Musgrove will make his second start of the season for Game 1 of this two-game set. He picked up a win in his season debut in last weekend's 5-3 victory over the Diamondbacks, allowing 3 runs on 7 hits and no walks, while striking out 6. San Diego has been struggling from the mound this year, and Musgrove is a huge part of what they do. I expect him to throw 5 or 6 innings of dominant ball and shut down the pesky Giants in this one. San Francisco does not possess many scary bats, so he should be able to navigate through the lineup relatively easily. Considering the Padres come in as heavy favorites with one of their best pitchers on the mound, take them to win by 2 or more here. Take the Padres with the run line. Sean Manaea will get the ball for the first game of this series with the Padres in Mexico City. Manaea threw 1.1 innings in relief Tuesday against the Cardinals, so he will be pitching on 3 days rest. He has not been particularly sharp this season with a 6.61 ERA, and he is in a tough spot facing a Padres team that needs a wake-up call from the dish. As a team, they are struggling from the mound, allowing the 7th most home runs and holding a 4.25 team ERA. Mike Yastrzemski leads the club with 5 home runs and should be able to provide some offense to drive the total over here. The total number has gone over in 7 of 8 between these two clubs. Take the over in what should be an entertaining game in Mexico. Philadelphia Phillies vs Houston Astros. Philadelphia enters this game coming off a series win against the Mariners and having won the first game of their current series against the Astros. In their most recent 3-1 win, Aaron Nola got the start and the win for the Phillies, tossing 8 innings and allowing only 3 hits that resulted in 1 earned run, while striking out 6 and walking none. This left Jose Alvarado to come in and earn his 5th save of the season in the 9th. On the offensive end, the Phillies tallied 8 hits and 3 runs in the game, with a couple of multi-hit games. JT Realmuto and Edmundo Sosa both had 2 hits apiece, while Sosa also tallied 2 runs scored. Kyle Schwarber went 1-4 with a solo bomb he hit in the first, and Tree Turner went 0-4 on the day. Overall, it was a good mix of pitching and hitting in the Phillies' 3-1 win. Taking the Astros to win this game for a couple of reasons. The Astros have a slight edge on the bump, starting Christian Javier, while the Phillies roll out Zach Wheeler. Javier has posted a 2-0 record, along with a 3.21 ERA and 1.07 WHIP in his first 5 starts, while Wheeler has posted a 2-1 record, along with a 4.73 ERA and a 1.35 WHIP in his first 5 starts. The Astros are also due for some success at the plate, this game being familiar with Wheeler and having only total 1 run in their past 2 games. In terms of trends, the Phillies are 0-5 in Wheeler's past 5 Saturday starts and are 0-4 in his past 4 starts against a team from the AL West. Meanwhile, the Astros are 5-0 in Javier's past 5 starts at home against a team with a winning record and are 5-0 in Javier's past 5 home starts, with a total set at 7.5. In addition, when these teams have faced off in the past, the Phillies are 1-4 in their past 5 meetings overall, as well as in their past 5 meetings in Houston. For these reasons, I am confident in taking the Astros to win this game. Taking the under in this game for a couple of reasons. Game 1 went well under its respective total with a 3-1 final, and I expect a similar story in Game 2, given the pitching matchup. Zach Wheeler and Christian Javier haven't been phenomenal on the season, but have pitched well and feel due for some solid starts. Even so, Wheeler has posted a 1.35 WHIP, while Javier has posted a 1.07 WHIP, both respectable numbers in and of themselves. The Astros have only scored 1 run in their past 2 games, and the Phillies have seen similar struggles outside of today. In terms of trends, the Phillies have gone under in their past 4 games against a team with a winning record and in their past 4 games with a total set under 9. In addition, when these teams have faced off in the past they have gone under in 5 of their past 6 meetings overall and in 4 of their past 5 meetings in Houston, making me all the more confident in taking the under for this matchup. Our total pick is under 7.5 runs. Baltimore Orioles vs Detroit Tigers. Detroit has struggled this season at 9-15, but it seems like they're constantly imploding in one department each game, i.e. they can't put it all together and go on a winning streak. Thursday's loss was due to a bullpen implosion from Chasen Shreve, who gave up 5 earned runs on 4 hits and a walk over 0.2 innings pitched. He took the loss while the rest of the pitching staff was serviceable. Offensively, the Tigers put together 8 hits as a club, including Eric Haas's 2 RBI single in the third. The other runs came on an RBI groundout from Jonathan Schoop and a Nick Maton walk. Friday night's American League clash between the Orioles and Tigers sees a rematch of a pitcher's duel from Sunday, a 2-1 affair that went to Baltimore in extra innings. I think we'll be in for a similar outcome on Friday, so I'm locking in the O's on the money line here. While I'm expecting Boyd to turn in another solid start, I simply can't come around to backing this lowly Tigers offense. They're literally the worst offense in baseball, having scored just 74 total runs, 3.1 runs per game, this year. Meanwhile, the O's have been great against left-handers this campaign, ranking 6th overall in OPS, .793, and 12th in batting average, .266. Ultimately, the Orioles are just a flat-out better baseball team, and I'll take them to win their 3rd straight game. I think the easiest pick to make in this game is the under 7.5 runs. We just saw this pitching matchup Sunday, and both starting pitchers were fantastic, combining for 12.0 scoreless innings in a 2-1 game. Detroit has gone under in 3 straight games with Boyd starting. Furthermore, both of these bullpens have been solid this year. The Orioles are currently 3rd in ERA, 2.78, and 4th in WHIP, 1.10, while the Tigers are 19th, 4.14, and 2nd, 1.06, respectively. Finally, factor in Detroit's lousy offense, and this has all the makings of a lower scoring affair. Let's ride with the under. Our total pick is under 7.5 runs. Pittsburgh Pirates vs Washington Nationals. Washington has gone 2-2 in their previous 4 games, including a 9-8 loss to the New York Mets, 15-11, second in NL East, on the road Thursday night. Met second baseman Jeff McNeil broke a 8-8 tie in the 8th off of Washington reliever Mason Thompson with an RBI triple to complete New York's comeback. Thompson squandered Washington's lead by allowing 2 earned runs on 3 hits in a third of an inning. The Mets had an early 4-1 lead on rookie third baseman Brett Baty's home run, but shortstop C.J. Abrams hit a grand slam to give Washington the lead temporarily. Nationals starting pitcher Trevor Williams went 5 innings and allowed 4 earned runs on 9 hits and struck out 4 Mets batters. He did not factor into the decision. Washington pinch hitter Luis Garcia had 2 RBIs in the loss. Velasquez has pitched effectively at Nationals Park in his career, going 2-0 with a 3.00 ERA and a 1.19 WHIP in 4 starts and 1 relief appearance while pitching for the Phillies. He has allowed 14 hits, 7 earned runs, and only 1 home run in 21 innings of work on the road against the Nationals. Washington has lost 4 of their last 5 games against the spread at home, and the Pirates have won 3 straight and 4 of their last 5 on the road Austrian shillings. Pittsburgh has been hot overall, losing against the spread only once in their previous 10 games. The Pirates have won an impressive 9 games out of 13 outright on the road this season. The Pirates have already swept 2 road series this season against the Red Sox and the Rockies. Conversely, the Nationals have won only twice in 11 attempts at Nationals Park in April. Most signs point to a victory for the red-hot Pirates on the road against the Nationals on Saturday. Take the Pirates minus 1.5 runs. Washington ranks low in several key offensive categories, including 23rd in runs scored per game, 3.88, and 28th in slugging percentage. They have managed only a 3.23 runs scored per game average at Nationals Park so far this season. Washington has gone under the point total in 3 of their previous 4 games overall and 2 of the last 3 at home. They were shut out twice by Baltimore in a recent series at home. As stated, Velasquez has pitched effectively at Nationals Park against Washington and owns a career 3.00 ERA in 5 appearances there. Cole pitched well in his lone start against the Pirates last season, allowing 1 earned run in 4.1 innings of work. Pittsburgh's and Washington's pitching staff rank 8th and 14th in team ERA, respectively, and the Pirates have a 3.03 ERA on the road in 2023. Most signs and stats point to a lower scoring affair between these 2 teams on Saturday. Take the under.